was crazy, crazy hard. And I'm going to tell you, if you happen to be a new cruiser and you're thinking to yourself, you're wondering, what's it like, Jason? What's it like to get to the dock the first time? I have my husband drop me off with our luggage, and he's going to go park, so I don't have to walk. What's it going to be like? Let me tell you something right now. This is what you do. Just go find any apocalyptic film, any sort of end of the world film, like any sort of disaster movie. And that scene where everybody's trying to get out of town at the exact same moment because the end of the world is coming. That's it. You just watch that over and over and over and realize it's either kill or be killed. That's it. That's the law of the jungle. That's how you're going to get to that boat in that scenario. Now, hi, I'm Jason Sterling, and today's the big day. This is the big day, the day that I board the Carnival Breeze. First, of course, we go through what we like to think of as a trial by fire called the embarkation process. Now, the actual embarkation process really wasn't that hard this time. It was actually pretty easy. But getting up to the dock, navigating the port in a vehicle was crazy, crazy hard. And I'm going to tell you, if you happen to be a new cruiser and you're thinking to yourself, you're wondering, what's it like, Jason? What's it like to get to the dock the first time? I have my husband drop me off with our luggage, and he's going to go park, so I don't have to walk. What's it going to be like? Let me tell you something right now. This is what you do. Just go find any apocalyptic film, any sort of end of the world film, like any sort of disaster movie. And that scene where everybody's trying to get out of town at the exact same moment because the end of the world is coming. That's it. You just watch that over and over and over and realize it's either kill or be killed. That's it. That's the law of the jungle. That's how you're going to get to that boat in that scenario. Now, I don't normally have that scenario because I do park at a parking garage and I walk about half a block. And then I am at the ship, right? This time I took a shuttle. From the hotel, the George Manor where I was staying. They had a free shuttle, took me over to the port. He was going to pick up someone from the Vista, right? And then drop me off at the Breeze because the Breeze and the Vista are both in port at the same time, yay. And they each have 4,000 people trying to get off and 4,000 people trying to get on. Actually, you know what, now that I think about it, probably wasn't 4,000 people trying to get off because it was still, pretty low capacity. I think my cruise on the Breeze that I was getting onto was actually the first time they were at max capacity, which was just over 4,000 people. But anyway, under normal circumstances, 4,000 getting off, 4,000 getting on at the same time, mostly overlapped. I was part of the problem this time because I did get there super early. I had a 10 a.m. appointment to check in, and I was in boarding group A1. A1, yes, it's as good as it sounds. A1, first letter of the alphabet, first number of the number line, and that means you're in the first group, except for maybe suites go first, I think, as I recall. Anyway, I got on really quick and really early, and yes, it was part of the problem getting there that early while there were still essentially people trying to leave. That's why he's picking someone up. He's picking up someone who's leaving. I'm getting there. So I told him, hey, listen, I'm going to just jump out. I'll run over to the Breeze. And you don't have to drive me over there because, dude, you're going to be stuck here for a while. It's the first thing. Second thing is, once he got free of the Vista traffic jam, he was going to be in the Breeze traffic jam. And I didn't want the people he was picking up to have to wait. And especially when it's only about, 100 feet or so of walking. That's it. So I did go ahead and walk over there. And then the embarkation process itself was super, super easy. I did the Verifly system this time where I put in everything in advance. Now there's been some mixed results with that with people, mostly because it's still in testing. As of this recording, it's still in testing, and so it wasn't being applied to everybody. So some people went through the trouble of doing it at home, and then they got to the ship, and the ship's like, oh, never mind, we want to see your documents anyway. Okay, well, yeah, I can see where that made people mad, because it took me a little while to do it at home. But then when I got there, they did use it, and I'm not kidding. I felt like that kind of check-in process was maybe like 5 minutes. Once I got through security, once I got through security, literally it's like I just walked through the thing. It was so quick. I sat in the waiting room, waited for boarding group A1 to be announced, which was a little bit later, maybe 15 minutes or so. And that was on the ship. Now, I have a two-step process I follow whenever I board a ship post-COVID, because this is new, post-COVID. And it's called Drink and Drill. Now, it's just what it sounds like. I get a drink in the lobby, and I go to my muster drill because it is the easiest thing in the world. It takes 5 minutes. Muster stations are all right there together around the lobby. I mean, because basically that's where the lifeboats are. So you're either going to be, like on the Breeze, you're going to be on deck 3, 4, or 5, right? That's where your muster station will be. I think mine was deck 4, maybe. Let's say deck 4. So, and it was in the theater, the forward lounge. And so, yeah, I got a drink. I went and did the muster drill, and that's when I consider embarkation kind of over. I'm on the boat. I have done my duty to the cruise line, to my fellow passengers. It's time for lunch. I went and got lunch. Now, normally for me, for a while, I was going to do Seafood Shack was going to be my big fallback for lunch, right, on the Breeze, because the lobster roll was so good. And the first time I bought it, it was so fantastic. I was like, this is wonderful. Second time I bought it was crap. It was so awful. It was so awful I couldn't even bear to buy it again. So I went back to my other old standby, which was the Iguana Grill. Except in this case, I did not do the Iguana Grill. I did a Guy's Burgers because it was the 50th anniversary and they had this really cute bun. This actually was one of the cutest things I saw for the 50th was taking like the hamburger bun and just having that little imprint on it. I thought it looked really cool. Really cute, simple, easy thing to do to celebrate the 50th. I got the burger. Burger good as always. Big, thick onion ring on it. Lots of sauces. And another drink. And that was good to go. I was already settling in. And in fact, as I'm settling in, I took a quick breeze around the ship. Oh, I took a quick breeze around the Breeze. Get it, ba-bum ching. Took a quick breeze around the Breeze. And that video is going to go in here right now. Okay, I am well and truly on board. Well and truly, got my first drink in hand, about to go do the muster drill, just to like to get it out of the way. I got on really early, and as you can see, everything is still pretty empty, and that's about as empty as it's gonna be. There are 3,800 passengers on board this voyage, which is probably almost max capacity. I think max capacity for this voyage is 3,900, something like that. I hope you can hear me. It's really loud. A celebration is going on, as you can tell from the music. We'll step around here a little bit. This is a look at the waterworks, which I think is open already. I think I could go put on some swim trunks. I don't think I will. It's a little cool here in Galveston right now. It's only about maybe 70 degrees, but it's sunny and it's beautiful. And like I said, take a good look. This is the last shot you're gonna get of nobody on board yet. This is gonna be the first real cruise really back, I think, with a true full complement of passengers and employees. There's no masking right now, indoors or outdoors on cruise ships, so that's great. And that's about it for now. This is a quick post just because I thought it was remarkable that it's so empty. And the lady downstairs when I was checking in said, hey, there's to someone else, I was eavesdropping, I was just listening in, said that there was 3,800 passengers this voyage on board. So it ought to be a great party. I like a lot of people, I like a big crowd, so I'm looking forward to it. And I hope you're looking forward to hanging around, checking out some more later. Thanks for watching. Okay, like I said, that was amazing. It was almost like I was on there by myself. I don't think I've ever gotten on the ship that early, ever. I'm never at the port that early. I don't usually stay in Galveston. I usually stay in North Houston, and then I drive through Houston early in the morning so I can avoid more of the traffic, right? Right. So I'm not normally in Galveston that early, so this is my big chance to get on this ship, like right off the bat, right? Super empty. So I did that little tour around. It's very cool to see it, and let me tell you, I had heard them in the embarkation building talking about how many people were on the boat. The check-in lady was like, yeah, we've got another 3,900 people to go. Is what she's saying. She's like, there's over 4,000 people on this ship. And the cruise director, Cookie, who incidentally is the best cruise director out there. I love him. Oh my God, he's so much fun. He is so high energy, super interactive with the guests, super everywhere on that boat, like everywhere. Everywhere you turn, there he was. And he is always in a good mood. Totally made that voyage, helped make that voyage. So, he also said it was more than 4,000 people on this ship. Now, once I got done with, lunch and a couple of drinks, I was supposed to meet up with the Facebook Solo Travelers group. Very cool. I cannot recommend this enough. If you're traveling on your own, look into, some people like to travel on their own and be completely alone. That's cool too. If you don't, and you're a little worried or nervous about it, or if you just like to have people to have dinner with sometimes, or go to brunch with, or in my case, I also went into Cozumel with them to a resort, to like a day resort to get a day pass. We all went as a group. It was a lot of fun. It really was. Now, our first meeting was up on the spa deck in the Serenity area. And we hung out, had some drinks, talked. We got some bracelets. If I can find my bracelet, my son had it the last I knew. He thought it looked really cool. It's like one of those simple rubber bracelets. If I can find that, I'll put a picture here beside me, as I'm speaking. But we got the bracelet and stuff, kind of hung out, got to meet each other. A lot of us kind of knew each other a little bit anyway from the Facebook group, which is another thing. If you're traveling solo, you're a little nervous about it. Find your group on Facebook. Say you can't find a group, there isn't a group, check again, just in case. And if there's not, start one. Start one and see who filters in. Start one and see who you can talk to. I can't guarantee every group's not the same. You never know. But I've really hooked up with some great ones. So this was one of them, an excellent solo group. This is a picture of it. So I'm going to put a couple of pictures here that we took together, so you can see a couple of us, kind of together. It was a great group. I had a really good time this time. And I didn't stay attached at the hip, but I did do a lot of things kind of with them.